want to make each part memorable in its own right, whether it's the verse or the pre-chorus or the chorus, or okay, post-chorus. If you want a post-chorus, I mean, there's all these parts you can have, and I mean, the attitude is you may have good intentions and it may not always work out. Our intention is let's make every part catchy. Let's make every part as catchy as it can be. Instead of just a catchy chorus and then kind of, throw a verse in here and something else. Let's make every part memorable. Why not? You'll come up with a piece, you'll come up with a chorus, and you'll come up with a bridge maybe, or the intimate eight, or whatever you like to call it, and you'll go, listen, and you have to be very honest. I like the song, but when I go this part here, I don't need to hear it again. I don't want to hear it again. It's not terrible. I just don't want to hear it again. This part, the bridge that happens once, that's awesome. Maybe we can make that into the chorus because that's awesome. And then let's make another bridge. Let's write something else. So it's always about making it better.
But just like a heartbeat, the drum beat carries on.
The rock songs, we have a pretty good idea of how to come around those. They're based around the riff because we'll all sit around, and as soon as you start going like this, you're like, oh, okay, this is good. We're all on the same page about this, and it's about the riff. You still want to make that song catchy in its own right as well, but the rock songs, we have a slightly different approach than melodic songs.
And the drum beat carries on.
We definitely have live shows in mind for sure. We've always kind of kept that in mind because that's a huge part of what we do. It always has been a huge part of what we do. It's we've never been just a studio band. The tough part is writing a riff and then playing that riff over and then singing a part over top of it, and then actually going, oh shit, now I've got to sing and play this riff at the same time, and then you have to train yourself, and it ends up being one of those kind of things. I used to go on stage with a wah pedal and a foot switch. It's pretty straightforward. So, and we still kind of do it in that sense. I think if you just get a good, for me, if I have a good delay, and I've got a wah just for something different sometimes. Everything else is pretty, rock guitar riff based. I play through triple rectifiers on stage, and then I have a Fender Twin that I play through, and I switch back and forth to clean. I like having a different net for my clean channel. So that's different than when we started out. When we started out, it was like whatever you got, you just go back and forth. So I've got the luxury of at least doing that.
That's when we are
If you're having a good time on stage, show the people, because it'll come back at you, okay? Because they'll see that you're having a good time. They'll feel comfortable, and then they'll have a better time. And then we go, okay, it's working. And then it just feeds back and forth. I'm sure a lot of bands obviously say that, but. And then the more success we saw in different areas of the world, the larger our ideas became for the show, and now our show has become, up there with the music, which I don't think you want to get out of balance necessarily, but we definitely get to the point where the music is the focus, but you might as well give them a good time. You might as well give them, a good experience. And we want people walking away saying, that's a great show, I want to come back.